Get out of my way. It's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, bruising runner Leonard Fournette, fresh off 100 yards a week ago, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a third-round pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma State. It's Mason Rudolph.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
The run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. The offensive starters now for the Jets.
I don't know about you, but I love a good undrafted free agent success story. So let's take a look at Robbie Anderson, wide receiver, because in 2017, 63 catches, 941 yards, and a strong candidate for the Pro Bowl. Didn't quite get there, but was knocking on the door. How about that for an undrafted free agent out of Temple, now making good in the NFL?
Time for a look at our starters here on defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
He's got his man, that's Hardman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the draw, this is Fournette. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And it's fielded at the 34. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
So forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this 1st and 10. Running, it's Drake. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. On 2nd down now. It's Ford. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. On 3rd down, Ford. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Let's get sack lunch. Watch the safety creep.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Let's get it.
So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. From the gun, it's Wentz. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. On second and goal, Wentz. And he whips that one incomplete there.
57, Mike 57. I know he ain't got it.
Wentz now on third and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. New York set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. From the gun on third down, it's Rudolph. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jags and Leonard Fournette making their way onto the field. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Wentz. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. They'll run on first down. It's Johnston, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Watch 84. Watch 84. But, gotta get the point. Get on the
On 2nd and 12, Wentz. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Wentz. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
New York set to take the field. They were forced to punt last time. Now, I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, and now it's 2nd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. The Jets on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Draw play to Ford. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Single slot.
Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Rudolph. And Anderson's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Rudolph. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. Fournette running out of the gun. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation.
Ball start, offense.
3rd and 1, you had the run-pass option. Now, not so much.
Yeah, it changes the play call, doesn't it? And that's probably a big reason why those offensive coordinators laminate their play sheets. You can't just rip them and tear them up when you're angry about something like that.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Wentz again. The open man is Westbrook. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. New York set to take the field. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rudolph looking to throw. He's able to find Wallace. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rudolph. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. On 3rd and short, Drake. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Come on, baby. Let's go. 60 out ball. Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
Now on 1st down, Drake again. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. So that'll back them up 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Rudolph looking to throw it. Herndon's got it complete. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them, and they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. Now Wentz on the bootleg. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. A shotgun give to Fournette. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Now Leonard Fournette. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. To throw is Wentz. He's going to fire, and that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he completes it to Westbrook. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. They go back to the ground now with Fournette, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 2nd down and 4. Wentz firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been excellent. 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Now Myers for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. That time, a 9-play drive, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So out now come the Jets. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Drake will start the drive on the ground. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. From the 29, Rudolph. He's got Herndon, his tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
49 to Mike. You ain't doing nothing today.
Rudolph completes it to Hardman. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Here's the Jets punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here's Carson Wentz now with the rest of his offensive unit heading onto the field. And he's looked pretty good. Does have the one interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis?
They'll take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of the season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
He'll be hoping to make it a 3-to-1 ratio here in the second quarter. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Now they're going with a screen here out to the right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Watch the run.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz, and he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
You don't want no problem for me.
Now a play fake. Wentz. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first down, Wentz. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. This is Fournette. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In our game, it's been Carson Wentz with a strong first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 30 on second down, Wentz, and he rifles one incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
They stopped them shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The ball still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 3rd and 2, Rudolph. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6. This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a draw play with Drake, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rudolph, he'll set up the screen to Drake. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rudolph. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 20.
That's a takeaway. That's a takeaway. That's how the defense score points. check. Here we go. 180. 59. Mike to 59. Here we go. Here we go. Double tight. Double tight.
4 down, 4 down, 4 down.
Run.
Number 27.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Carson Wentz.
That's what I'm talking about.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt. It is good. Makes the score Jaguars 27, Jets 10. Jason Myers set to kick off. The Jets take over.
Let's go, baby.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go. 30 base. 49's the mic. All day, dog. All right.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one. I know you felt that one.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Hey, two stop.
33-yard line.
I got it. Let's go.
Back. Run.
Kenyon Drake.
Oh, yeah.
Go. 60 out, go. Watch tight end. Tight right. Yeah.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Down. 15, run. 15 run.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Hit.
After you. I'm coming after you.
Right there. All day, baby. Ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
49.
At the 37-yard
Watch the pass.
line.
Watch the pass.
Go.
Encroachment, defense. Still second down.
Set. 60 or.
Watch the pass.
Got the lead. Come on now.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
90 Wolf.
And the Jets
I got
first
you.
down.
Clear. 52. Get it.
Rudolph's pass.
That's it, baby.
Harrison on the
18 Gator.
Two times.
Go.
Brings up
You got
2nd and 1.
5.
At the 17-yard line.
That's it, baby. We go.
On the set.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Go.
Ready. Woo! You got it. You got it. Ha ha. You fought. Set. 70. Indy.
Lock 49.
The 11-yard line.
Go now. 8 Reed. 49 to Mike.
Silver.
Shoot.
Rudolph's pass. Incomplete in the end zone. He was defended by Jalen Ramsey. Austin Seibert on for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt. The kick is good. Makes the score Jaguars 27, Jets 13. The Jaguars take over.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
3 down, 3 down.
What's up?
They don't want it, son. Keep playing hard, fellas. Woo! Let's get it.
Wentz's pass complete to D.D. Westbrook.
Get him, boys.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1. That's the end of the first quarter of play. With the score, Jaguars 27, Jets 13.
59. Check, 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 check. Slam, slam. Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
It's a gain of 9.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. It's run, fellas. It's run.
Fournette again the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard
He wasn't
line.
ready.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 37-yard line.
Let's go, fellas.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Goes James.
You ain't going nowhere.
Jacksonville.
False start. Offense.
50-yard line.
Come on, fellas. 3.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I
would
don't
do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New York set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Here's Rudolph. And his throw is incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Chips over here. Let's overload.
Rudolph throwing again. Throw complete to Herndon. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Here's Rudolph. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Rudolph going to throw again. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit.
Oh, this is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This one taken from the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I got you, boy.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Fournette. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. New York set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Rudolph now to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Tiny's Ringo. Tiny's on Ringo. Tiny's on the Ringo.
On 3rd down. It's Ford, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Now Fournette, and he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Fournette. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Come on now, let's go.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Even. 4 down, even.
On play action, it's Wentz. The open man is Westbrook. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Wentz now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Fournette. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Fournette, a first down carry. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate. Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Check curls.
On 2nd down, it's Johnston. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Rip left.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. New York set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
2nd and 10, Rudolph again. Throw left side complete. That's Ford. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the gun, here's Rudolph. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up. This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. They'll run with Fournette. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Wentz to throw. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now Wentz. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Josh Oliver, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. The extra point now coming from Myers. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Rudolph. Got his man there. It's Wallace complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, we got 4. 4 down.
Here comes a first down throw from Rudolph. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, it's Rudolph. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to the air, Rudolph. Open man is Anderson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jaguars, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.